everybody, what is up? My name is AsterKatt, and welcome back to Zero Escape VLR. We have some interesting things to learn about today. We are going to talk to Tenmyouji and hopefully learn more about whatever space simulated mission he was involved with. So I'm super excited about that, super nervous about that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
What do you mean? I'm talking about that simulated manned mission to Mars. We heard that recording about
I
it.
don't have any idea what you're talking about.
What?
I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be. Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Hey, nice try, pal. But you're not getting away with it this time. You remember something, all right? You remember so much you told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it.
No.
Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut.
Nope.
Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you?
This definitely sounds not great.
You sure you want that?
Hey, come on. You don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat.
Yeah.
I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Well, of course. I never got the chance to say I am. Before I could, Fi exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear. Who's dead?
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is... Look, just come with me, all right? She's in the number 2 cabin.
Oh boy. Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. Tenmyouji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took off after her. Yep. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, good lord, what happened? Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It felt as if I walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. And at last I pressed my fingers to her neck and those hopes were dashed. What? The scalpel! No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. No, it's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest and my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and took a deep breath. Alright, Clover. All around the room were the rest of the known Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this? Say something! Answer me!
Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed.
Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened!
Sweetheart.
If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She...
Hey, Clover, don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves! Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. I get it now. You're all in on it. Aren't
No,
you?
what?
It wasn't just one killer.
Girl.
It was 6! No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards! You're all going to die just like she did!
Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7,
Clover!
6, 5, 4,
Clover.
3, 2, 1.
What? That's what I was thinking, where I was thinking Clover's going. Those infected with Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Suddenly, Clover moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist.
What are you doing?
Clover, listen to me! Alice wasn't killed! Nobody murdered her! She took her own life.
What? No.
Oh! I opened the lock! How? Wait, when did we learn? Huh.
No, there's no way she'd do that.
It's true! She stabbed herself in the heart with the scalpel.
Right. Where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well,
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes, I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
so she could have taken the scalpel then.
Yes, I think so.
You're lying. This is all a lie. It has to be.
It's not. It's the
Then
truth.
why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed
You
her.
just said she killed herself. Just tell me the truth.
Oh, does she not know?
Prove
I
it.
am!
Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof,
I do! I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me.
Journal?
Would have been in the safe.
Well, Alice would have it then.
Wait. It was in the lab. Oh, we didn't go to the lab this time. Who did we go to the lab with? Wait. We went to the lab with Dio and Clover. I want to see if this is the path where we discussed it with Fi.
This looks
Okay,
like
yeah.
some kind of research log.
Got it. Okay. Sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping all the information straight, which I guess makes sense. So this is where we shouldn't know that hypothetically. Fi, can you I don't feel right touching a dead woman's body. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Hands barely shook as she quickly searched through Alice's clothing. It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. There it was, the journal. Fi turned to hand it to me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. When she looked back up at me, it was with both suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin, but translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this.
Page 216.
Huh?
Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. Fi's frown deepened, but she did as I'd suggested. You're not being very subtle, Sigma. I watched her eyes quickly scan this page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
I just knew.
You just knew. Come on.
Look, I just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say. Right?
yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, Fi began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Radical 6 reduces, just processing speed, an overwhelming urge to commit suicide, no one's been able to develop,
Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one.
Vi shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Tenmyouji, and now this journal entry. There was no more hiding from the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated, and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments, the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs. Yikes.
We've got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pear, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
That puts her with Clover.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
Okay.
So,
That puts me with Quark and Tenmyouji.
come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please.
You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise. I'll avenge you.
Clover. Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. And then, with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
All right, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right. Quark's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner,
Yeah,
right?
can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room. Okay, let's go. We'll see the rest of you once we've picked up Quark.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Until we meet again. So also, I've been neglecting to talk about the fact that Sigma was clearly infected with Radical 6 at some point. How is that gonna go? Just curious.
Quark,
Thinking aloud. Hi!
you're awake!
Yeah, I just woke up. Hey, where's everybody else?
Oh god. Quark.
Tenmyouji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him. He cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When Quark proved to indeed be corporeal, Tenmyouji let out a cry and threw his arms around him. Oh!
What's wrong? Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
Quark gave him a puzzled look. Tenmyouji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, and I could see tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. That's more than the corner of his eyes, but all traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tenmyouji deserved a few minutes. I left them alone. At last, Tenmyouji seemed to recover, and he shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay?
Stop!
Where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kinda silly.
I gave him a nervous smile and explained about the white doors. I got the feeling Tenmyouji didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death was something I also left for later.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
Well, we've got about 4 minutes till the primary door is open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on. How do we get to the floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
I missed you, Quark. Follow me! We're going through a door with Quark! This is so exciting. Oh boy.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. Where the hell have you been? Quark?
You're awake.
And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I looked at the others from behind Quark and held a warning finger up to my lips. There were a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly felt silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Is he gonna notice Alice missing?
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
Good luck, you two.
We could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if
No,
want.
you take whichever one you want, girlie. Kay and Clover only nodded.
Well, there's only one left.
The door on the right.
Let's go!
Any objections? All right, let's move.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry it up, Phi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
It's time we were going as well.
Okay.
Right. Sure.
Come on, guys. No time to
Right
waste.
behind you.
Let's go.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Okay. Here we go! Our second white door of the playthrough. What in the world awaits us behind this one? I liked the puzzles in the other white door. Those were chill. At our director's office. Ooh. Oh! What? That was not there before. We've been in here. Then is this our third white door? Oh, it's a balloon. What's this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then. Time to seek a way out! Alright. A balloon. You want it, Quark? I don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid. Yeah, you are. Really? How old are you? I'm 20. What? No way! Gotcha! Well, I want to know how old you actually are. Gosh darn it. Okay. Globe. Hey, a globe. Doesn't it look kind of weird? I think somebody glued a piece of paper to it. Let's see if we can get it off then. You have a world map. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure. They're safe. Looks like a green coaster. The stain on there makes it look like something was sitting here earlier. The left section has a laser shining across it. Can I look over here? Oh. Now this is brandy. I don't know how to say it. Perrin's 200-year-old reserve. You can tell that just by looking at it? I can smell it. Not some nose you got there. Here, just let me have a taste. I don't think so. How can you be so cruel? Expensive brandy. Oh ho ho, this is the good stuff right here. Yep, we talked about it. You already told me that. Oh, did I? Yeah, 200 years is pretty impressive though. Yes, it is. Then again, it's even older than that by now. Maybe it's gone bad. It's probably just like water now. I should drink. No! Oh. There's a screen built into the credenza. There's something on it. Starting up. Please wait. What is it starting? Beats me. Well, my money says that it won't do squat if you mess with it right now. How about you look at something else? Okay. What is this contraption? What is this? One of the training machines you see on late night infomercials? I think it's a facial recognition device. A what? You put your hands on either side and hold your face in front of that lens. Then it checks your face against whatever it's got in its database. Oh. Huh. How did you know that? I'm in the salvage business. Every so often, one of these babies shows up. It doesn't look like it's turned on. Yeah, nothing happens when I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there that looks an awful lot like a keyhole, if we had a key for it. You think maybe we could turn it on? I assume so. Okay, facial recognition device. There's a keyhole, so we're looking for a key. What's this? I checked it out earlier, but I think it's just a business card holder. A business card holder? Yeah, it's a file where you put business cards. They've all got these sorts of weird shapes on the back. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, then you'll get some sort of hint. Place the business cards in the correct order. By clicking one business card and then another, you can swap their positions. Well, I guess we can give it a shot. Tony, Bob, Sophie, Ann, Kate, Lola, Ian, Chris, Carol, Michael, Ellen, John. Ooh, okay. Huh. I don't get it. Maybe you don't have enough information. Probably not. Gah, it's not opening. Is it locked? Yeah, looks like it. I don't see anything that looks like a keyhole, though. There's this diamond-shaped hole in the middle, though. Do you think we're supposed to stick something in there? Probably. Yep. Well, what do we have here? Haven't seen a computer this old in a while. There's something on the screen. Is that a lion eating a hamburger? I really don't think so. I think the lion's got two heads. Looks like a monster from Greek myth or something. Looks like it's asking for an ID and password underneath the lion. Huh. The keyboard doesn't seem to be working, though. I guess we can't enter anything, then. Okay, is this the... Oh, wait, I see the computer. Can we not look at the computer? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Man, the safe really is big. There's gotta be, like, $100 billion in there. You're such a kid. Maybe they're just hiding something they really don't want people to see. Like some videos. I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Let's just open it up and find out. Ugh, I don't think. See? Is it locked? Yeah. There's a circular input panel on the top of the handle. Looks like the one on the pressure exchange chambers door. So if we just do the same thing we did then... Okay. Alright, let's do it. I'm assuming world map. So white, blue, purple, yellow. Purple, yellow, white, blue. Is it really that? That's a really complicated path. Dang! Wow! That took me a hot minute. Good job! You did it! Nice work. Very impressive. Let's have a look inside. $100 billion! Videos. Yeah. Okay. See, my guess was a dead body. Sorry, guys. Looks like all we've got is a binder and a deer. So, a bind deer. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Is Zero just making fun of us? The deer's looking at me, Grandpa. Buck up, it's just fake. Okay, thanks for the mounted deer. So there's a binder in the safe. It's got 2 pieces of paper in it. Okay, business instructions. Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Ian, Michael. Oh, okay. Okay, alright. I like this. I like that. I can do that. That sounds like fun. Alright, so. Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Ian, Michael. I'm gonna put those in. So. Carol likes being on the left. Kate likes to be next to Michael. So Kate is next to Michael. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Okay, so wait. That's still Sophie on the right. That's Kate next to Michael. Ellen would prefer to be above Anne. So we put Ellen up here, Anne here. Carol likes being on the left. Oh, wait. This is the left. There we go. Got it. I think this is right. Then let's look at the other side. Maybe the shapes look like something now. Book 334. It says book 334. What does it mean? Well, a book with a bunch of pieces of paper, they're bound together. A book is a piece of paper. A book is a bunch of pieces of paper that are bound together with... I know what a book is. Are there any books in here? Oh, there are books. Okay. Can I not look at any of the other things? Huh. This is cheap brandy. Alcohol this bad shouldn't even exist. So I think it's best if I dispose of it safely with my... I'll be taking that. Cheap brandy. Zero Senior must be a real tightwad if he's talking the cheap stuff. Might as well be water. Is it really that bad? Well, I'll admit I can't be sure. It's hard to really judge brandy till you taste it. So, no! Oh. I tried putting it there before. You just put it back. Did you really expect something to happen? No, not really. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. It looks like a tablet. Does it work? No. There's an empty slot on the back. So it doesn't have a battery? Guess not. Then maybe we can find a battery. We might be able to turn it on. Okay. Bookshelf. There's some paint inside it. Alright. Historical Adventure Saga. Historical Adventure Saga. There are 3 volumes. Oh, literary analysis, philosophy books. Okay. I think these are philosophy books. Stuff in here is pretty sophisticated. I'm amazed you could get that far. Flipped the first one open and my brain just said, screw this, I'm out. What about literature? Don't combine it. Looks like a collection of literary analysis. Do you think it has any hints to help us get out of here? If it does, we're screwed. I think we'd starve to death before we got through all 4 of these tombs. Historical Adventure Saga. It's a 3-volume set. Okay, we have nothing to say about that one. Oops. Alright, was it 334? Let me double check. 334. Okay. Wait! I don't think you need to move the books around anymore. Remember? Yeah, 334. So if that meant if that meant to arrange the books in the order 334. Oh, yeah, I guess I already did that. Okay. What's this? Is it one of those vacuuming robots you see on TV? Yeah, man, it looks like a machine of some sort. Well, is it turned on? Don't think so. Let's see if... Nope, no luck. Huh. Nothing. Might as well give up. Yeah. Let's go look at something else. We can always come back to it later. Right. Suit of armor. Well, it's not really a full suit of armor, is it? I mean, it's missing the helmet. So what we call it? I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a suit of armor, okay? Suit yourself. Anyway, it's got some red paint on the neck and shoulder area. Are you sure it's paint? Could be blood. Hey! Don't say stuff like that! Being in a room with a headless suit of armor is creepy enough. Ooh, a short spear. And a slingshot. Huh. Okay. Oh! Look! The laser beam's bending all around inside the bottle! Yeah, it made a parallelogram. And we did that. Why? Tried putting the good brandy on the coaster, but I think the red paint on the bottle has something to do with the red section of the wall. Maybe it's part of a letter. Can't tell from here. Maybe look at it from another angle. Oh! There's red paint on the wall. It looks like there's an outlet right next to it. Why would somebody put an outlet up this high? It's probably not an electrical outlet. What is it then? I think you're supposed to insert something into it. What are you doing? You got the thing that goes in there. Don't you stop screwing around. The tablet? Mount something? The short spear? Oh! Well, looks like you were right. E-H-E. Maybe look at it from another angle. H-E-L. Oh, wait. No? Okay, I thought I was gonna have to pop it. What's this? Can I not look at that? Can we look at the screen? Still starting up, probably can't do anything with it right now, okay. Oh, can we stick this in here? Oh, that worked! Ha, it opened! There's something in here. Is it a key? Small key. Alright, where was the keyhole? Here. Oh, okay. Whoa, the light on top turned on. Looks like you managed to turn it on. Alright, it's on. Now what? Well, why don't we give it a face to look at? One of ours? Yeah. Damn, none of our faces work. Face not recognized. Gender mismatch. Ooh. What does it mean by gender mismatch? Maybe it's saying that it needs a girl? But there's only 3 of us and none of us are women. Well, maybe if we dress Quark up like a girl. No, no way! Why don't you dress up then? No. Just thinking about that is making me want to puke. Besides, do you see a wig or makeup or anything around here? How would any of us dress up like a woman anyway? Dude, you totally want to do it. No, I don't. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe. What is it? Did you have an idea? Well, it can't hurt to try. Yeah, it's definitely worth a shot. How long has he had that in his pocket? It's like a piece of paper. No, it's a picture. But yeah, I remember looking at that in the infirmary. I guess it's worth a shot. Oh! Huh. Whoa! Oh my gosh! It's like we're in the villain's secret lair! Huh. Didn't think that would happen. Guess the recognition worked? Yeah! So, who is this girl? Hey! Hey! Stop! It's Connie! Oh my gosh, my darling! What does this mean? Wait, what? The way my heart just stopped. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god, oh, I've missed you so much. But what does that mean? Am I right? Who is Tenmyouji? She's just a girl. Is she your granddaughter? No. Well, who is she then? Ugh, damn it, fine, you've already seen her after all. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Riley. Her name is Akane Kurashiki. I've been looking for her for a long time. Why? Because she's his first love? No, you got it wrong. But you carry that picture everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen you leave it somewhere. And when you don't think anybody's watching, you talk to it. I've seen you do it. Ugh. Didn't mark you for a hopeless romantic, Tenmyouji. Look, it's not about love, and I'm not a goddamn romantic. Okay. You don't want to talk about her, I get it. What does this mean? Tenmyouji. Tenmyouji, who are you? I think the name was Kani Kurashiki. She was a cute kid. She's adorable. I'm gonna die. Kani Kurashiki, huh? Tenmyouji, who are you? Look. Oh. Hey, there's the helmet for the suit of armor. There's red paint on it. There's a lever next to the chair. Why don't you pull it? What's going to happen? Come on, is it really that hard to figure out? You think it's going to go back into the wall? Pull the damn thing and find out. Alright. Guess I should start by sitting in the chair. Oh, then I pull the lever. Here I go! Looks like there's something on the table. Is that a battery? Yes, it's a battery. None of this seems relevant anymore. P. Yeah, wow, help. Anything else? No. Let's go back. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. If I pull the chair, it should turn around. Oh, whatever. Not like I have a choice. Ha! Yes, that suits him. Paint in the helmet and armor lines up. But I can't really tell what it is from this angle. Looks kind of warped. It says help. You must be feeling pretty tired, Tenmyouji. All the excitement can't be easy for someone of your age. Why don't you sit down for a bit? Not so old and need the likes of you worrying about me. Is that so? Well, I think I'll just have a seat then. Huh? You think maybe it's an eye watching us? I don't think so. I think it's a target. Like a bullseye? Yeah, you're supposed to shoot it. Shoot it with what? Don't be an idiot. You've already got what you need. Shoot the swing shot to... Whoa, hold on there. Do you actually have something to fire? No. Oh. No, I guess I don't. What are you gonna shoot it with then? With mind bullets. It's called telekinesis, Sigma. Anyway, I figured that'd slip your mind like everything else. Here, I grabbed this off the floor earlier. Take it. Oh, this key was sorry, I'm so... This key was to start the facial recognition device. Thanks, man. Guess I don't have to use my special psychic powers after all. Here goes. Aiming. 3, 2, 1. Fire! Oh, nice aim. You got it right on center. That wasn't your voice, but whatever. Mounted deer. E. H. E. L. Combine. Just, of course, it says right there it's a battery, right? Just a really thin one. Maybe, yeah, okay. It's like you got the tablet turned on. Look! Something showed up on the screen! I don't know the 4-digit password. Oh, I don't get it. Oh, wait. I might be stupid. I failed. There we go. You did it! Good work, Sigma. Take a look at the screen. Screen, moon, moon, sun. Huh? What's this? Looks like the password for the safe. Awesome! Now we can open it! Okay. How do I get the other password? Huh? Changed. That looks like a puzzle. Silhouette puzzle called Tangram. Pressing the move. Okay. What? I have no idea what this is. Let's give it a shot. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna be so for real. I cheated a little bit on that one, because I'm not good at that type of stuff, but I wanted the code. Oh yeah, who's the man? That was amazing! How'd you do it? That puzzle was really hard. Well done, Sigma. That was pretty impressive. So what do we get? Look! There's something on the screen. ILLP? What does that mean? ILLP. Looks like it worked. Good job. That was awesome! Screen changed. The symbols are different. They're in different places. Yep. Okay. There we go. All right, that's both passwords in. Passwords in. It's open. Looks like it's kind of empty this time. There's only 2 things in here. First, we got the AB room cards. Oh, these must be the star cards we were talking about. There are 2 of them. You guys take one, I'll take the other. Right. We're a pair, so we only need one for the 2 of us. And the other thing is the key as usual. Yes! Now we can get out of here! Great, no point sitting around. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Sorry. The door lock. This is locked right now. You guys ready? Yeah! Go for it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. What was this, the machine in the corner for? What? What's this room? Okay. How did the other group's investigation go?
No! Damn it!
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
What was it?
The picture. Ugh, how could I forget it?
Oh, yeah. We must set it down right after using the facial recognition
I'm
thing.
going back. You 2 go on ahead to the warehouse.
I want to come with you.
Me too.
Nah, that's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma? The others are probably already waiting.
Alright.
Right.
I'll see you 2 later then.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
I watched them jog off toward the blue door. Oh, I don't like it. And then they were gone. Guess I should be getting back then. How many points do I have? 3, right? I stepped into the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kay and Luna, Pi and Clover, and Dio. The moment Dio spotted me, he dashed over the rightmost AB room, slid his card through the card reader. Why? Why are we in such a rush?
An Ambidex gate has been open. 45 minutes.
As he turned to look at me, I swear I saw a flash of a smug grin.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it. You see? I can be considerate.
But Tenmyouji and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
Guess they forgot something back in the room we found. They ran back to grab it really
And they'll
quick.
be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
Fair enough. While we waited, we exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no closer to unraveling any of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait. Before long, 20 minutes passed since Dio opened the door, and Tenmyouji and Quark were nowhere in sight.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yes, I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
Nah, I'll be fine by myself. It's not that
Just
far
don't
away.
look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
Pardon me, Clover, what? I don't think... Okay. Look, I'm just going to the director's office. I'll be right back. No big deal. Right, see you guys later. They better not be dead. I gave a quick goodbye wave and stepped out of the warehouse. I don't like the silence. I don't like the silence at all. I don't like this. Okay, huh? That's odd. There's nobody here. The picture's gone, though. Tenmyouji and Quark must have been here, then. Laid out the floor B map. They must have taken the door that faced the warehouse. After that, they went through the warehouse and out of the blue door to the elevator. Yeah, that's a much shorter route. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of a long way around, huh? Looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly. Ugh. All this was a huge waste of time. Shoot. Might as well head back, I suppose. I'd packed up the map and was headed toward the door when... Huh? There was a light on where there hadn't been a light before. What? Why's that thing on? I messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. I felt a sudden wave of inexplicable nauseating dread. The light stared at me. I swallowed and edged cautiously towards it. The machine was in arm's reach now. I stretched my hand out toward it slowly. Oh!
So, you finally made it.
Hi? No, you're...
I am Zero.
Oh, okay.
I was the one who brought you here. You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky. As you can see, however, this is only a recording. I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions. Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
Ugh. I considered taking a swing at him, decided that was spectacularly futile, and kept my bald fist at my side.
Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited. As such, the information I can provide is also limited. I have chosen 2 things of great importance to tell you. First, I will tell you about termites.
What?
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing
You
to say.
think?
I imagine you look rather bewildered right now. Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects.
Yup.
I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate.
Okay.
So I ask that you listen carefully.
Listening.
Have you ever seen a termite mound?
No.
They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art. Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space.
Okay.
So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints detailing which room goes where? No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA.
Uh-huh.
It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality.
Okay.
We can understand the splendid planning of their structure. In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds. Now, consider humans. Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring? There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA. No doubt you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes, I mean to say humans are not different from termites. We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal. You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand what we're doing.
Okay.
Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence. We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it. Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial. If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty.
Yeah, for sure.
And you are about to catch a glimpse of it. Or have you already? Well, that's enough on that subject, I think.
Picture me nodding
Consider
along.
what I've said. Now, let's move on to the second topic. It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and, in fact, the lives of several billion other people. I realize this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you. It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered 1.
What? Bomb?
Are you ready? I will only say this once, so pay close attention. The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ RGJ DXR.
I had no idea what he was talking about. Do I actually have to remember that? I'm not going to. What bomb? Was he saying there were bombs too? If he'd guessed at my future confusion, he showed no sign of it.
That is the last of the information this message was meant to convey. Before I go, however, I have a warning. You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here. If you do, you will be penalized immediately.
Okay.
I hope we will meet again someday. We would have much to discuss.
Wait, god damn it, you can't just spout all that crap and disappear! I found myself yelling at empty air. Okay. Hologram disappeared. Ugh, what kind of an idiot does he take me for? Termites? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? Shit! I kicked out at a nearby shelf.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Okay.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded...
Oh crap. I need to get back. Not like there's any point staying here. Went around and ran out of the room toward the warehouse.
Grandpa! Look! Mr. Sigma's back!
Took you long enough.
Did they see the same thing? Where are the others?
In the AB rooms.
They went in already? Why didn't you two? Have you been waiting for me?
Yeah! Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before we voted, no matter what.
Nothing that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose ally this round. That's it.
And you had to tell me that no matter what? Seems kind of pointless. I mean, words are cheap. You can promise whatever you want.
But we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick.
You'd get to 9 points whether you got 2 or 3 points.
Exactly. That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose ally, we both gain points.
True. But you must have considered that I'll choose betray. That would mean you choose betray to protect yourselves.
That's why we're telling you we won't choose betray.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust you?
Of course.
Alright, tell me one thing. Let's say we both do this now. Everybody gets 2 points. That means you and Quark will have enough to leave, which is great for you. But I'll be stuck with a measly 5. How do I know you aren't just gonna open the number 9 door and leave us in the lurch?
I can guarantee it. I can give you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so. I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
I swear too. I promise.
Man, so all you've got is a promise,
When I make a promise, I keep it. Trust me.
Please! You've gotta trust us!
Alright, fine. I'll trust you.
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We're counting on you, Sigma.
You gotta choose ally! You promised!
With that, they turned and ran into the AB room second from the right. I hate, because of course I'm choosing out. But that means I still have to go and choose betray later. Well, I guess I should get moving. I really don't want to do that. All on our lonesome.
1 minute remains.
I had a decision to make. Should I trust Quark and Tenmyouji? Well, I could believe they were telling the truth and still betray them. That would bring my BP to 6. Be that much closer to 9. And choosing betray would guarantee that they wouldn't try to escape without the rest of us. Betray seemed like a safe bet, but...
Please! You've gotta trust us! You've gotta choose ally! You promised!
Tenmyouji I could betray easily enough. I can't! But Quark? What the hell was I going to do?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ally!
Round 3. Results. Thank you, Ambidex game.
Wait, did I go through every single door with Tenmyouji?
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will
now
be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Shocker. Oh! Bro. What the hell, guys?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Literally, what is y'all's problem?
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey! What the hell, guys? Why'd you betray me?
Quark had nothing to do with this. I made the vote.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
Alright, fine. Why'd you break your promise,
I
Tenmyouji?
only promised you one thing. We wouldn't open the number 9 door, even if we got 9 points.
What? So, you're not going to
Not
leave?
what I said. Of course we're going to leave.
What?
See Clover over there?
What? Don't tell me!
Oh no.
She's...
That bitch!
Wait. Quark and Tenmyouji have...
The words were barely out of her mouth and Tenmyouji and Quark ran past.
God damn it!
Clover, are you really going to leave?
Well, yeah. Why else would I open the door?
But why?
I'm going to go call the others so we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyouji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
So Sigma, happy? I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me.
Like hell I'm happy! That's some shady shit, Tenmyouji.
Say so. I have to get out of here, and that's that. He's got to pay for what he's done.
He?
Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah. No point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
What?
Excuse me?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Time to move.
Right.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma.
Quark held something out. Looked down to see 2 pieces of folded paper. What is this?
It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is. So, read it, okay?
He pressed it into my hand.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
Then he turned and ran toward the door. Tenmyouji and Clover following in his footsteps. I'm so anxious. I was so surprised with the letter I didn't even try to stop them. What would stopping them do? So surprised by the letter I couldn't even do before I could think of anything to say.
See you.
Goodbye.
I'm so much less mad about Tenmyouji and Quark betraying me than Kay or Dio. I'm like, just kind of like, you know what? That's fair. Get Quark out of here. Clover gets a pass because she's Clover.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
Also, Tenmyouji.
Thank you for your participation. As the game is
Yeah,
escape, please.
shush. Let me read the freaking letter. I'm gonna.
Shit! They're gone.
All we can do now is hope they bring help back.
Indeed.
I agree.
I looked down at Quark's letter and slowly unfolded it. His handwriting was slightly uneven, but he filled both pages with writing. I began to read. I'm so anxious. It was a really stormy day when he found me. He said that the rain was coming down so hard it almost hurt, but somehow he managed to hear a baby crying. I guess I must have been crying pretty loud. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before, so I think it was really hard for him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he was always carrying the directions around with him. Also, I guess I was a pretty picky eater, so if he didn't get the water to formula ratio just right, I wouldn't eat it. I guess I was kind of a pain, huh? But he didn't give up, and now here I am. When he found me, I was really, really small, and he was worried that I might not make it. That's why he named me Quark. A quark is a really, really small thing, and I was really, really small too. Grandpa didn't need to worry though, because it turned out I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping in the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the back, but I didn't even get scratched. I started walking when I was 2, and when he wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either. When I was 3, I got really sick. I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better. I guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I didn't really have any more accidents after that, and I was a pretty healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I started helping Grandpa out with his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings. Then he'd fix it up or pull out the useful parts and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he explained to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, how to fix it, all sorts of things. Usually, though, I just wanted to finish up what would work so I could go to the theater. That theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. They'd show old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks they showed movies. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that I'd been adopted until I was 7. One of the kids on my block told me. I guess after Grandpa found me, he looked all over town to try to find somebody who'd take me. The kid from my block actually had a mom, and he asked her if she would take me too. I gotta admit, I was pretty shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with his actual mom was pretty impressive. I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa had tried to get someone else to take me. Did that mean he didn't want me? The kid who told me about Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled, and he'd brag to everyone about how he had a mom. He liked to come up to me while I was working and say stuff like, "Must be hard not having a mother." Never bothered me before, but after I found out that Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think that maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. Then one day, he took me to a bar in our neighborhood. During the day, of course. He went to sometimes drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. When we got in, he just walked to the counter with that grumpy look he has, and I thought, oh no, he's gonna make me work here. But I was wrong. Someone passed me to the bartender, then he picked me up and set me down on a stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my legs just dangled off it. It seemed really, really high to me, and I was pretty nervous. Eventually, the bartender came back with a glass full of scotch and another big glass full of something else. As I looked closer, I realized the second glass full of some sort of brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. It took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float! I'd never seen one before. I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. To me and the other kids, it seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. But there it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float. I still wasn't sure it was real at that point, and then turned to look at Grandpa. He looked back at me. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He had already turned around and moved off, so I figured he must have put the glass down in front of me on purpose. It still didn't seem like it could be real, and I was just staring at it when Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. "Is this really mine?" He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I'd never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the whole world. That's not an exaggeration. I really thought that. The root beer float was delicious, but what made me even happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know it's gotta be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then, I didn't care whether or not he found me and adopted me or not. He'd bought me a root beer float. That had made me way luckier than some kid who had a mother but never tasted root beer. This is so freaking sweet. Of course, after we left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good. Until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day. I'd torn one of my shoes that morning, and some old drunk guy had yelled at me. All the junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over, and I was fed up, so I grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed what I'd found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I'd brought back, explaining why they were all useless. I got really mad and just yelled, "I don't care!" Then he got mad, and I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset, and I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while, I went and hid in an abandoned building, but by then I started to calm down and think maybe I should go back and apologize. It had started raining pretty hard, though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. But that was just an excuse. The truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew I'd done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop, though, so I just sat there staring out at the gloomy gray sky. I imagined Grandpa coming to get me. It kept raining all night, and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. At first I thought I should just ignore it and not get involved, but I went over anyway, and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked, and I could tell right away he'd been there for a really long time. I yelled, and he opened his eyes a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He spent all night out in the rain looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me so long he'd collapsed. I was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get the doctor, I promised whatever god might be listening that if they would only save Grandpa, I'd never ask for another root beer float ever again. He got a real bad fever, and his temperature wouldn't go down for days. The doctor said that if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me. The thought of that happening terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed some of my luck on to Grandpa, because a week later his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was also a little scared. What if he had decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around anymore? My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up, but when the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk, and it took me a minute to realize he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained that he was an old man, and that meant he was probably going to die sooner rather than later. He was strict because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone, but maybe he'd been a little too strict. All the things I'd been worried about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried when I ran off, and he'd gone out into the rain to look for me. I tried to apologize, but when I opened my mouth, I just started crying. I don't think I've cried that much since I was a baby. But he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all wide, and he said, "Of course not." He told me that he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that, he had to have to give up pretty much everything else in his life. But when he took me in and started raising me, he felt like he'd gotten some of what he lost back. That was when I decided to stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't. That's so sweet. What is happening? Oh my gosh! Whoa! Is this an ending? Did we get our first ending? Well, our first not bad ending. This music is really good. Also, that was oh my god. Tenmyouji, I need to know. I don't want to get my hopes up. Who are you? What? Oh my god. Tenmyouji end? Saw Tenmyouji's ending in VLR. Oh my god, okay. Ah-ha! Oh my god, okay. Well, that was oh my god, okay. Well, that was a lot of information. I need confirmation. Tenmyouji, who are you, please? That was really good. I love that ending story. I love Tenmyouji and Quark. I adore them. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that was really good. And I liked getting to see more of Quark. And oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go think about this, I think. We got our first actual ending, though. That's so exciting. It was really good. But yeah, if you'd like to talk to me about this game or any of the other games I play, please feel free to join the Discord, link in the description of this video on the back page of my channel. I would love to have you there. Without further ado, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!